In the United States, President Barack Obama is seeking nearly $4 billion from lawmakers to address an increase in the number of illegal migrants. The states of Texas, California, and Arizona are seeing a flood of mostly unaccompanied children crossing the borders from Mexico. Now, the White House has declared the crisis an urgent humanitarian situation, accusing smuggling networks of exploiting the migrants. Mr. Obama travels to Texas Wednesday, where he will discuss the crisis with local leaders. Celia Mendoza of VOA Spanish Service joins us by Skype from the border town of Brownsville. Welcome, Celia.
Welcome. Thank you very much.
Yes. Now, tell us, the president will be there, and there have been, as he comes there have been a lot of criticism on his policy towards migration. Can you kind of give us some insights into that?
Of course. Truly what is happening in these border towns is a feeling of despair, seeing thousands of children crossing every day the border, coming to the United States, looking for pretty much a way to be staying in the United States legally, but crossing illegally. And that's the big problem they are facing. A lot of these kids are sent by their parents, escaping the travels in their countries, Guatemala, Honduras, and El Salvador, especially in Central America. And they have to believe that if they come to the United States, they will be able to stay. However, the White House has sent a message explaining that that's not the case. If they come, they will be deported. Today's visit is very controversial because the president is coming to Dallas, about 500 miles away from the border where we're standing right now. And a lot of the residents are asking the president to come, take a look at the situation, and take action into a problem that they say is growing day by day.
Now, we know when you talk about children, generally people tend to sympathize. But what are the locals saying? What kind of solution do they want to this problem?
The locals are very upset because they believe that the Border Patrol is overworked. They don't have enough people to control what is happening here. As we can see, this is the border. We have a fence. However, it's a very, very long border in the Texas area. And the Governor Perry had said that they probably will need additional manpower. They also will need more security and resources to even get drones to be able to patrol completely this area. As you mentioned, it's children. However, those children are being brought by drug traffickers, smugglers of people that are involved with serious crime. And that's the issue that a lot of people have here in this area.
Yeah.
That this is becoming a bigger problem than just children.
Now, one other thing that many people don't think about is the plight of those children and others who are trying to cross over. What are you hearing from the ground?
The people is very concerned. We actually reported last week, it was reported by the County of Hidalgo, which is in this area of the Rio Grande Valley. One of the children died trying to cross because of the heat. Also in the river, many have drowned because they're trying to cross this Rio Grande. Yesterday, we spoke with several families at the McAllen bus station where they actually get released after being in the detention center process. A father with a 3-year-old said that he was scared for his life because of the person who was bringing them from Mexico to the United States was actually high in drugs when he was maneuvering the boat that was bringing them over. So those are kind of the stories that we're seeing. That's why the Border Patrol is very concerned about the safety, not just of the Americans, but all these kids that are coming into the United States after a long journey from their home country.
Well, Celia, thank you very much for that report from the U.S.-Mexico border.
Thank you very much.
And I will want to know what you think about Africa 54 and the stories we covered. Join the conversation on Facebook.